Chapter 3, Sam Corbin, Number 1. After the bell rang for Mr. Shepherd's class, Sam got up and looked at his schedule. Thank God, he thought. He never really liked Mr. Shepherd at all, and the feeling has always been mutual. Sam saw that his next period of class was weight training, located on the first floor in room 105. Sam formed a smirk across his face and took a deep breath, showing his sign of relief. Finally, the class where he was best at. Despite himself and Danny being best friends since the third grade, the teachers always seemed to respect Danny more than him. Not that Sam cared about that, of course, but somewhere in the back of his mind, he always wondered why they did so. It's not fair that they showed more favorable treatment towards Danny than me, he thought. But he would always suppress that thought in the back of his mind, as he did not want to compete with his best friend. That would make things complicated. While Danny did have the grades, charisma, and a little bit of muscle, it was Sam who excelled in the area of physical fitness. He always had exceptional physical strength. Sam didn't understand the reason, but lifting things for him had always been really easy, even if it was impossible to achieve. He remembered when he was just 3 years old and lifted his own bed on top of him. He remembered that his parents and the rest of his family were in a great deal of shock when they saw the tremendous feat of strength shown by a 3-year-old boy. Ever since then, Sam's always been in weightlifting competitions, one after the other, for years. He continued his train of thought as he began to walk into his weight training class. He went to the first floor and into room 105. Inside the gym, he could clearly see every student inside. By his count, Sam estimated that there were over 30 students inside the main gym. Sam then had a slight grin on his face. Now, this is a class I can trust my true strength here, he thought. Just then a man walked into the gym, leaving everyone silent and facing him as he walked towards the class. Sam could see the man was African American, and he had on basketball shorts and a white hood. He also noticed that it looked to be in his mid-40s with a golden name tag that said, "Hello, my name is Mr. Willis." Mr. Willis approached the class and in a loud-pitched voice said, "All right, boys, my name is Mr. Willis, and I will be your coach for weight training class this year. Our first task is to get those muscles of yours flowing with energy, so that all you need to get up and jog around the gym for 5 minutes. Now go." At that moment, everybody, except for Sam, moaned and started to jog. Sam, on the other hand, just got up and jogged with them. To everybody else, this was too hard, but for Sam, he felt that he was at home. As he continued to jog, he looked down at a golden chain with words inscribed on Hebrew that read, "Samson, the Judge." The artifact had been in his family for generations. He didn't understand why, but he felt as though his family had been connected to Samson of the Bible for a long time. Sam then placed the thought in the back of his mind and focused on jogging. After 10 minutes, Mr. Willis stopped the music and had everybody go to the weight room. Sam looked around and saw that everybody around him that jogged was extremely tired, but for Sam, it felt that he had been breaking a sweat. It felt natural to him, like it was nothing. With a smirk on his face, he walked over with the rest of the class towards the weight room. As he opened the door of the weight room, he began to look around. The size of the weight room was full of space. The painting color of the weight room was black and red, just like the color of the school. All the standard weight equipment was there: the bench press, the military press, the power clean, squat machines. Sam then turned to his left and saw there was a collection of dumbbells, as well as posters of ways to work out differently. Sam then took a seat next to all the other students. He watched and listened as Mr. Lewis spoke about the weight room and said, "All right, students, today you're going to learn what type of workout you want to achieve. Whether it's a lean workout or a strength workout, whatever you choose, you have to do your very best at it. Work hard and eventually you will improve yourself and your strength. Now, look at the board and you will see that there are several workouts you can do in order to achieve whatever goals you have. On the board, there are also sheets that tell you what workout you do and how many sets you have to lift today. Alright, done with the lecture. Go do your workout and get big." "Yeah," responded the entire class. Sam and the other classmates grabbed those sheets as Mr. Willis instructed. Sam chose the strength workout, of course, because he knew that this workout was comfortable and easy for him. Immediately he went on the bench press and started putting 45-pound weights on each side of the bar, as well as the clips for each weight. He then did 3 sets of 20 with incredible ease. He then added 2 sets of 10-pound weights on each side and lifted them. As he lifted the weights, he could feel the muscles of his body growing stronger. He also noticed the weights feeling incredibly light, so he wanted to add some more weight. This felt so easy. I'm not even breaking a sweat, he thought. Then Sam could feel a sudden burst of strength, which gave him the urge to go on and add even more weight. It, it was as if there was a voice in his head telling him to add more and press forward. Sam then took all of his weights and added 3 sets of 45-pound weights on each side of the bar. Sam could also hear the students of the weight room begin to speak as well as stare at him with shock and awe. Sam heard the students talking. One said, "Is he really about to lift this weight?" I don't know, but my money says he just might, said the other boy. "No way, Josh. That's impossible. My dad can barely lift that weight. He's been working out for over 10 years. Sam then saw that a huge crowd began to form around him as he was about to lift the weight he put on the bench press. Students from every corner of the weight room gathered around him like a pack of wolves. At one point, the crowd got so big and massive that even Mr. Willis took notice and joined the crowd. Then Sam smiled at the crowd of boys surrounding him. He began to lift the weight, began to feel his muscles and arms immediately increase in strength. His arms were growing to be massive, and each rep did the weight felt lighter and lighter. As he began lifting, he noticed other students around him take their phones to cheer for Sam, as well as make comments. "Man, people Central are going to freak the hell out," said one person. "Bro, how much more is he going to lift?" replied another student. "It just seems to be impossible." Sam could then hear other chants. "Go Sam, hit that weight. You Sam, you got this. Get it." Students continued to record on Snapchat as Sam continued to lift the weight until he finally stopped. He knew he did 60 reps in all, but to Sam it felt like 30. Just as Sam stopped lifting, everybody that surrounded him cheered for him. Then, as the bell began to ring for third period, Sam watched as Mr. Willis said, "All right, students, go get your third period class on time." "Yes, sir," the student shouted. Just as Sam was about to leave, Mr. Willis stood in front of him and said, "Hey, Sam, can I talk to you for a second?" "Yeah, Mr. Willis? Sure, what's up?" "I need to ask you something, and I need you to be completely honest with me. Have you been using steroids, son?" Sam smirked and laughed slightly and said, "Mr. Willis, seriously, steroids? I've never used steroids, sir. Then how come you were able to lift that weight? All my years of bodybuilding, I've never seen somebody your age be able to lift that type of weight. Hell, I've seen men 35 years old barely able to lift that weight. How was he able to lift that weight with ease?" "I can't really explain it to you, Mr. Willis. It's just that whenever I lift weight, it feels like natural to me, like nothing. Like I'm not even breaking a sweat." "Well, I tell you one thing, Sam. You have a talent for weightlifting. I have a proposal for you. How would you like to compete in a weightlifting competition?" "I would love to, sir." "Good. The competition begins on March 25th. Mr. Willis then walked to the board and gave Sam a small flyer for the competition. Then he said, "I hope to see you there." Sam smiled and said, "Don't worry. I'll be there." "Good. Now go to your third period class, son." "Yes, sir." Sam smiled and walked towards third period class. As he walked, he began to wonder what if he had this mysterious power inside him. "What is this strange feeling of strength?" he thought. He then pushed the thought aside and ran towards his third period class.